Hey there, welcome back to the Toy Box. It is the beginning of another riding season, so I've got some upgrades I'm doing on one of the bikes. Today, doing a little bit of a lighting upgrade. I'll show you what I'm doing here, putting some LED lighting on the brakes and turn signals. I did an upgrade of the speedometer last week. Unfortunately, I didn't make a video, but I'll at least show you what I did there as well. So last week, I upgraded my speedometer on my bike here. This is a 2010 Dyna Super Glide. It's the one I typically ride. You've seen in my ride-along videos. So what I did here, I took off the stock Harley speedometer that is just speed and mileage and clock and trip meter, that sort of thing. No tachometer on here, so it doesn't give me any information about how fast the engine's spinning. I'll show you what it looks like here on the bike. I don't know if you can see it real well. So let me show you what I bought here in the way of the lights, LED brake light and front and rear turn signals from Kyryakyn. So here's what we bought. I got a set of LED rear turn signals, set of LED front turn signals, a low profile brake light for the back of the bike, and I got the wiring harness adapter. This goes under the seat and has plugs for the load equalizers that came with the turn signals. That load equalizer I'm talking about is this guy. It's just a little resistor that goes in parallel with the LED lights. LEDs take so much less current than a regular light bulb that the blinkers don't work right without this extra resistor in there to make the load look more like a regular light bulb to the rest of the electronics on the bike. So it's important we have these in there, and this adapter isn't necessary. The lights do come with the little splice connectors that you can go and splice directly into the wiring harness. I decided I wanted to have full plug and play, so I spent the extra $15 to get the wiring harness adapter on this. I think it'll make it that much more easy to install. Easier to take them off the bike if I decide to later. Also, I imagine probably less likely to have electrical problems if I don't get a splice completely right with one of those connectors that they sent. All right, so we're gonna get started here. I'm gonna start popping the lenses off of these turn signals and pull the brake light off. We'll get them switched out. Shouldn't take long, just a couple minutes here, and we'll be done. All right, first thing here I'm going to do, so I don't forget, is come in here and I'm going to find my brake light stuff here. All right, so we have the adapter plugged into the wiring harness here, and we just have to now connect the load equalizers in here. And I'm not going to tuck everything away till I'm done, just to make sure it all works here at the end. Alright, we're going to stick the seal on here. So this guy came with a little adapter we have to put on here, and that will allow it to connect up straight with the wiring harness that's already on the bike. So we'll pop this guy in place. And these guys are keyed so they can only go in one way. So you don't have to worry about plugging them in wrong. There we go. Well, that's the first one. That looks awesome. Those ought to look fantastic here too. And I'm going to put a little bit of this bulb grease on these just to help make sure that over time they don't end up corroding and having problems in there. They've got a little screwdriver slot in the back that you can use to do the twist lock. That just snaps on there. Number 2. And again, those look fantastic compared to the stock lenses on there. There we go. Those look nice. Yellow in the front. Red in the back. Now the real trick. Looks good. There we go. We've got a low profile rear brake light. Get these good looking rear turn signal LEDs. I think that's it for today. It's a bit chilly out. Not sure I'm going to get to ride today, but maybe tomorrow. This next week is looking good. We'll have it out. I may do another ride-along video here pretty soon if the weather cooperates with me. And till next time, go play with your toys.